Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this evening's question and answer webinar. We're going to get started in about 30 seconds. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday evening. Okay, can everybody hear me? If you can hear me, go ahead and pop in the chat box and let me know that you can hear me, please. Hello, hello, hello. I see some of my very near and dear travel agents here this evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
I love jalapenos.
Let's make sure we keep our phones muted. I love jalapenos too, but we're going to have to keep our phone muted, please. Thank you. Let me see. Okay, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. Let me see. Uh-oh. Okay, so let me introduce myself briefly. My name is Toni Ward, and I'm a travel agent training specialist with Evolution Travel. I am here this evening to have a brief and informal conversation with you. Informal, yet extremely informational. Okay, I want to make sure that I can answer all the questions you might have and speak to all the concerns you might have about becoming a home-based travel agent with us here at Evolution Travel. So just to give you a little bit of background information about myself, this is my full-time job, okay? This is all I do, and I'm super blessed because I absolutely love it. Capital LOVEIT. I really enjoy what I do. I enjoy helping people learn about the travel industry. I enjoy planning those dream vacations that'll provide memories that last forever. And this is a super good thing to be able to, provide smiles and happiness in someone else's life by giving them, the gift of travel. So being a home-based travel agent is something that I definitely have always desired to do. I didn't really know I was going to do this, but I knew I was always going to do something that had to do with travel for sure, because it just moves me in a way that I can't even explain. So this evening, I want to make sure I talk to you guys, give you some information about our company, and I want to have a conversation. So you'll hear me say, okay, pop in the chat box and say this or that or whatever. And then I also want you to ask questions. For those of you who have access to the chat box, please feel free to pop in there and ask a question at any time, and I will make sure to answer it. For those of you who are calling in from the phone, I understand completely that you don't have access to the chat box. So if there is a question that pops up, I'll make sure to read the question, so you're not wondering, what are they talking about? I don't understand. What are they saying? I'll make sure that you can stay engaged as well, okay? So just some brief history about our company. Our company, the travel side of our company, started in 1952. R.A.W. Travel, right? Super great story. You guys have to watch the story and the history of R.A.W. Travel, because they started then and they never gave up. Went through a lot of ups and downs, but within that 66-year time frame, maintained an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, which says a lot about how they do business, their ethics, and how they treat their customers as well as their travel agents. Super cool to be a part of something so fabulous, okay? About 3 years ago, the founder of Evolution Travel and the CEO of R.A.W. Travel got together, had a meeting, and decided to form a merger. After that meeting, they became one. We became one, right? And we were born Evolution Travel as you know it today, which gives us the opportunity to have the freedom and the flexibility to be home-based travel agents and work at home at on our own time, right? No quotas. It doesn't matter how much travel you book, how little travel you book. You can work your business your way. Remember, you guys, throughout this conversation, what I want you to clearly understand is that this is your business. Go ahead and pop that in the chat box. This is my business. I need you to understand this is not a job, okay? You're not working for somebody. You are working for you, for your benefit, because it's your business. So put that in the chat box. This is my business. That is so important because the freedom that that brings to is on a whole different level. Now, because this is your business and we have the best travel foundation in the entire world, that gives us the power and the freedom to be able to book anything, right? We are able to book, listen closely, because I want you guys to understand this 100%. We are able to book travel for anybody, anywhere in the entire world and earn commission when we do so. The best part about that, too, you guys, is that you can book travel even for yourself and earn commission, right? You are your best and most favorite and popular customer. So you should make money on your travel too, right? You matter 100%. So you get to earn commission when you book travel for yourself as well. Super cool. Now you're probably thinking, okay, Toni, sounds good, but what exactly do you mean by booking travel? And what I mean is you can book everything from car rentals to airfare, hotels, all inclusive resorts, destination weddings, any, you name it, you can book it. If you can think it and it's a place to go, you can definitely book it. Okay. You can even, we even book excursions because nobody wants to go somewhere and just stay in their hotel or stay in their room or the house or the villa that you book for them. They're going to want to do things. So you're able to also book the excursions that they participate in when they travel. You're also able to book sporting events. Super cool because even if you're not traveling somewhere in your home and there's a game, you know, basketball, football, baseball, soccer, hockey, whatever, you're able to also book those tickets as well. So even if your client is going away, if you're having a staycation, you can book trips and excursions and sporting events and all that stuff for your client. So that's super cool to be able to benefit from that and earn commission when you do so. And I keep on talking about this commission, 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 right? So let me talk to you about how much commission you actually make when you book your travel. Because it's super cool to walk into the door of a business, you know, and earn 80%. You guys already know what I'm going to say. Put that 80% in the chat box. I want you to understand exactly what you have your hands on right here with Evolution Travel because that is a humongous commission split, right? That shows exactly how generous Evolution Travel is because they don't require you to book, you know, so you have to book this much travel to earn this much commission or this much travel to earn this much commission. Everybody is on an equal playing field and we all earn 80% of the commission that's paid to our company, whether we book one trip or 100 trips. And that's super cool to be able to have that pressure-free existence within your own business. I really like that because you're not trying to push, okay, I got to get a trip or I'm not going to get this commission and I need to, you don't have to do any of that. Relax, enjoy your freedom, enjoy your flexibility, enjoy your 80%. Okay. So we get, now what does that mean? That means if you book a trip, let's say you book a cruise, right? You book a group cruise or something, and your commission for that is $1,000. The cruise company will then pay our company, Archer Travel, Evolution Travel, the $1,000. And then they will in turn give us our $800. That is 80%. And then they'll disperse the other 20% of the money. But the 80% goes to the agent that has booked the trip. Super, super, super cool. I love that. Now, the best part about this is they do all of the hard work, right? We walk into the company, they've taken care of the licensing, they've taken care of the foundation, they've even taken care of our training. So you're probably thinking, okay, how exactly does this work? How do I get started? And let me explain that to you because it's super simple. Now, I'm sure somebody had to invite you here this evening so that you can hear this information about Evolution Travel. The person that invited you here is going to give you a link. Okay, that link is attached to an application. Now, when you fill out that application, you're going to put some basic information on there so they can have your tax information and stuff. And then after that, there's a processing portion of it where you have to pay a processing fee. Now, listen to this, you guys. This is the part where I need you to get excited because Evolution Travel has been so generous that they put the processing portion of the business on sale. 90% off. Are you listening to me, you guys? 90% off. So the regular price to get started with this company is $299. But for right now, while it's 90% off, the only thing you have to pay to get started is just $30. $30, you guys. Not a penny more, not a penny less, just $30. No hidden fees or anything. Super cool to be able to walk into a business as such as this, where it can actually change your life and increase your finances. And all you have to pay to get started is just the $30. That's it. Less than lunch, right? So basically, after you do that, immediately you are in the system. So your website is ready for you. You're ready to go. You're ready to start training, and you're ready to start taking care of business. Now, the training that you're going to do consists of 12 different modules. Okay. So each module is going to be like a video. After the video, there's going to be a short quiz or test. And so after completing all 12 of those modules and all 12 of those tests, you are a professional travel agent, right? Able to book that travel for anybody, anywhere in the world. So congratulations at that point are in order, of course, because you've succeeded in that part of it. Now the company's super cool because we even get a certificate showing that we've completed that training, and that certificate is actually honored worldwide throughout the travel industry, which gives you the right to be able to book with those other suppliers, right? So the good part about Evolution is we don't have like a little list that we work from. We can actually work with any supplier with the credentials that we're given, which is really nice, or the credentials that we earn after we've done that training. So that's really nice to be able to do that. Now, once you're done with the training, I'm going to tell you, let me be honest. I have to be as honest as possible all the time. You're not going to know everything, okay? You're not going to know everything, but you're going to know enough, the fundamentals of how to book travel. You know, where to go to book the travel, how to operate your back office, how to market your business, who to talk to, who you're connected with, all the basics you're going to know. But after that, you can actually dabble and become a specialist in any area that you want to become a specialist in, which is super cool. I actually just sent out an email today. Let me see if I can paste it in here. I think I can. I sent out an email today, thanks to Angela in Alaska. I was going to say thanks to Alaska. Thanks to Angela in Alaska. She did Dominican Republic training today. So there's a Dominican Republic training. I just put it in the chat box. You can actually become a specialist with them. And when you become a specialist with them, then you'll actually go on their list to participate in fam trips for next year. Super cool. Let me explain to you what a fam trip is, because this is a perk of being a travel agent. It's one thing to kind of, do the trainings, learn about it online, do all that stuff. You're going to have a lot of knowledge. You're going to know exactly what you need to do, but it's something totally different to be able to touch it, feel it, see it, experience it, because you'll be better able to sell it to your clients. Enthusiasm sells, right? Experience sells, all that stuff sells, the stories, your experiences, all that stuff. They want to hear about that, because if you have a client that says, you know what, I want to go to the Caribbean somewhere, but I don't exactly know where to go. And you're like, well, I just did this training with the Dominican Republic, and I was able to go out there and stay at a couple of the resorts. And I think this one would suit your family perfectly. We get the opportunity to participate in that kind of stuff. So make sure you guys, when you get started, you find out what you want your niche to be so that you can go in that direction. Now, when I got started, I did my training, right? I got my certificate. I became a professional travel agent. And because I loved cruises so much, I decided that I wanted to become a cruise specialist and find out more about the cruises and explore all the different cruise lines and things of that nature. So I did just that. And I did the training for Princess, Carnival, Norwegian, Cunard. And what I found out was when you do trainings for those companies, they actually give you, okay, let me say it again for the people in the back who aren't listening. They actually give you a cruise on their cruise line, which is super cool because they want you to actually explore it. All the different suppliers are different, and they all, specialize in different aspects, so different things. So they want you to see exactly what their models are, their experience would be on their ship, so that you can set the right client with the right supplier, which is really nice. But to get those things for free, oh my goodness, that's a perk in itself. Jamaica does the same thing. I did the training for Jamaica and received an email to come out and explore Jamaica, right? Come on and explore Jamaica. And they wanted me to come out and stay for 5 days in Jamaica. And the only thing they wanted me to pay, are you guys ready for this? 5 days in Jamaica? Let me ask you first. How much would you pay for 5 days in Jamaica? Somebody tell me. How much would you pay for 5 days in Jamaica? I'm just curious. All inclusive, butler service, just spoiling you, treating you like just the royalty that you are. How much would you pay? $2,000, $5,000. Okay, 5 days. That sounds about right. Okay, how about $25? How about 5 days in Jamaica for $25, right? You can't go to McDonald's for 5 days for $25. So things like that we have access to because those are the perks of our industry. So that's super cool to be able to benefit and participate in things like that. So the trainings and the deeply discounted trips are something that you're going to be able to experience as a travel agent. I always get this question, and I say, Toni, I'm going to do this part-time. I don't really have the time to travel. Is that going to hinder my business if I can't travel? And the answer to that question is no. It's not going to hinder your business. It will enhance your business if you can travel, but it won't hinder your business if you can't. So that's really good for us to be able to experience it when we can, but it's not going to stop you or hurt you when you can't. Just because you haven't flown to Zimbabwe doesn't mean you can't book a flight to somebody to Zimbabwe, right? But it would be nice to experience it if you had the opportunity to do so. So that's really good for you guys to know that too. Okay, so I'm getting some questions here. And the first question says, it says, I have booked 3 trips this year for my wife and I and made $0. So I opted out. I just recently reinstated. Okay, so first of all, your trips, that hopefully you're going to book your trips in a way so that you and your wife can get some commission this time, because we're traveling anyway, right? So it makes sense to get commission on your travel. And I want to say welcome back. So glad that you reinstated. And make sure you get all the benefits. Stay connected. That's what I want to tell everybody on here. You guys are thinking about being agents, or you just became an agent, or you've been an agent for a while. It's super important to stay connected to every single thing you can with this company. I know you can't participate in all the webinars or all the trainings, but make sure you're opening your email. Something simple as that. Make sure you're opening your back office, because there are definitely flyers and information and things that are sent out on a regular basis that will help you grow your business and definitely benefit from what you have. Now, one other thing that you have for, of course, a benefit are the tax deductions associated with your business, right? So as a home-based travel agent, you are afforded certain tax deductions that regular home-based businesses aren't afforded. Super cool to be able to participate in something like that, because especially at this time of the year, right? We're getting to the end of the year. People are looking at their check stubs, seeing how much money they've given the IRS all year long, and wondering, have I given enough? I don't really want to have to pay. Am I going to get a refund? What's going on? So, they're thinking, do I need to donate something to Goodwill? Do I need to maybe donate this car to the Goodwill? Do I need to give some more money to the church? What can I do to maximize my deductions? And a home-based business will definitely give you deductions for things that you do all day, every day anyway, right? Things like your housing. You have to have a place to live. Well, as a home-based business owner, you're actually able to write off a portion of your housing, a portion of your utilities, a portion of your cell phone and phone bill, and certain things that people don't even understand or know are huge deductions that the average person wouldn't even recognize that you get for having a home-based business. Now, there are over 400 of them, okay, over 400 deductions, and I want to give you my disclaimer. Let me put this out there right now. I repeat, I am not a tax professional, okay? However, I am a professional that does my taxes. And so it would behoove me not to know what my benefits are and what I qualify for, right? So you have to know what you can get out there. So I'm not telling you guys not to pay your taxes. I'm not saying that at all. We're Americans. We got to pay our taxes. What I'm telling you is to not overpay. You don't have to give Uncle Sam a tip. He's fine. So, make sure you know and understand exactly what you can write off with your taxes. And there are little quirks and crazy things that you can write off, like your cable bill. Super cool, and most people don't even know you can write off your entire cable bill. And the reason why is because there's a travel channel, right? And their travel channel is connected to your cable bill. The IRS deems it research and development. And because you cannot separate the travel channel from your bill, they allow you to write off your entire cable bill. So Merry Christmas to you. Now you can write off your cable bill. Super cool. And there's so many other things. There's actually a segment on the Steve Harvey show about 2.5 months ago that talked about home-based businesses and how everybody should have a home-based business because of the tax deductions. So I've been talking about this for about 5 years, but once it got put on the Steve Harvey show, it was like all new news. I'm like, hey, this isn't new news. I've been telling you guys this forever. But okay, I'm not Steve Harvey. I get it. He has a bigger and better and more fabulous platform than me. And I'm okay with that. 100% okay. I'm just happy that people are now listening and understanding that the tax deductions out there are real and should be used by everybody who can benefit from them. So it's not how much money you make, you guys. It's how much of that money you actually get to keep and enjoy for yourself. So make sure you understand exactly what you get, okay? So now with this business, of course, it is a business. And with any business, there are business maintenance expenses. And for us, we are lucky enough to be able to operate a business like this for such a low maintenance fee, right? Our monthly maintenance fee is only $69.95. That's it. Just $69.95. Not a penny more, not a penny less. That's all. And the best part about that is that fee operates everything. Remember that website I told you about in the beginning? That covers not only your website that they give you immediately, but the company also, when you're done with your training, will give you a second website. Super cool, because that one is specially set up just for you. You get to add your picture, your bio, information about trips that you're booking. Super cool for your clients to go to that website, see your picture, and know who they're working with and get some information about what you're doing. So really good. Now that's included in your $69.95. The maintenance of it, the upkeep, the updating, all that stuff is included in that $69.95. Also included in there, of course, like I said before, is the licensing, right? So you walk into a business for $30, turnkey, ready to go. Super cool to be able to operate your business for just the $69.95 and not have to worry about any of the legalities involved in it. Your commission processing is covered in that $69.95. The 1099 that you're going to get for your taxes are covered in your 1095 in your $69.95. Even our home office, we have a home office in Southern California. I actually just moved to another office. I think it's like 5,000 square feet, you guys. 30 customer service reps that are trained in travel there to support you, guide you, give you direction, show you where to go so that you can be successful in your travel business. And those reps, their salaries in that building also comes out of that $69.95. Where are you going to go to run a business with that much support for $69.95 a month? It's not going to happen, right? So kudos to Evolution Travel and the fact that they, people over profits, want to make sure that we get what we need to succeed in the travel industry. So I really love that about it. And guess what? That $30 and that $69.95 are also tax deductible. Super cool to be able to write those off. So a question we get every single night is, okay, Toni, I'm sold. I'm ready to go. I want to do this. I'm ready to sign up. I just want to know, how much do I pay today? And the answer to that question is just $30. That's it. That $69.95 does not happen for another 30 days, okay? The company actually allows you to get started for $30, right? 90% off, because the regular price is $299. So 90% off of the regular price, just $30 to get started. You get to get started, do your training, become a professional travel agent, start booking travel, start making money before that $69.95 is even due. Super cool to be able to participate in that. Another question we get every single night is, okay, I heard you talk about the trainings. How long does it take? It takes about an hour and a half to complete the trainings from start to finish, okay? Now, the next question, of course, the follow-up, do I have to do it all at one time? And the answer to that is no, you don't. Remember what I told you in the beginning? This is your business. You get to work it your way. So if you want to do a couple of trainings and cook dinner, do a couple of trainings, take the kids to the movies, do a couple of trainings, go to work, whatever, you can work your business and, implement it into your schedule that you already have. Because remember, you guys, you can work your business on your time. I work this business full time and I love it. But when I started, I was just a part-time person. I started part-time and started making full-time money and decided to put all of my, time and effort into what was making me happy, which was Evolution Travel. So you can run this business full time, part time, daytime, nighttime, anytime you want to allocate to your business is completely up to you. But remember, that allocation is completely equivalent to what you're going to get out of your business. So make sure if you're looking for, a certain amount of money, you're willing to put in that equivalent amount of time. Okay, because it works that way. That's exactly how it works. So that's really it in a nutshell, you guys. Let me see if there are any questions so far. I'm going to do just a brief overview so you can remember for those who are late maybe. We started in 1952, 66 years in the game, A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Super cool because we are the only publicly traded travel agency in the United States, which is super cool, and it says a lot about the ambition of our founder and also where our business is going, okay? 90% off of the startup fee, so it's only $30 to get started because it's 90% off. $69.95 a month. That doesn't start for 30 days from now. Super cool. No quotas. Work it at your own time, at your own pace. And super support. You guys, you're in business for yourself, but you're definitely not in business by yourself. If you look at this participant list, you'll see that there are guests here and also agents, right? They are so supportive here with Evolution Travel. I've never, okay, listen to me. I have never worked with a company or a group of people who are so supportive and so just ready to push you to the top, and they just want you to win, and they're so congratulative when something happens. Never in my life have I worked with a group of people that felt, genuine. Hello. Let me get my tongue together in my mouth. Genuine love for each other, and definite joy when, each other are succeeding. So the way Evolution Travel was set up, it's made to be that way. So I love the family culture and the atmosphere that we have here at Evolution Travel. So with that being said, let me look. I want to say thank you to all the agents that have popped on here this evening. You guys, thank you for your support. Thank you for always being here. It's one thing because I don't know everything. I'll never say, hey, I know everything. I can answer all questions. They're here not only to support the guests, but they're also here to support me. What if I don't know the answer to a question? What if, I forget to tell you guys something important? They're here to hold me accountable to make sure I'm giving you all the right information. And that's why, we're able to help each other. And I love that. So thank you guys all for hopping on here this evening and supporting our question and answer. So let's see what questions we have. Let me see. Oh, we have a lot of stuff. Now, what is Karen talking about? This is a post from my brand new agent. Okay, who wants to go with me? Oh, she got a free vacation. Okay, became a travel agent. Easy breezy. Okay, so she's sharing with us some marketing stuff. So thank you for that. Super cool. She's talking about getting your free trip to St. Lucia. Once you get started, there are certain trainings you can do to get free trips, and one of them is to St. Lucia. We want to make sure you guys get every single thing you could possibly get so that you can be as excited about the travel industry as possible. Okay, we want you to know exactly what you get here because Evolution Travel has so much value. The fact that they only charge us this little bit of money is crazy. Like we should be paying 10 times more than they're charging us to get started. Okay, let's see here. Somebody says, I am a witness. Yes, you are, Deanna. You are definitely a witness. Yes, Karen says, I just read a tax blog where you can hire your children. Absolutely. You can actually write off $12,000 per child. You guys, I know you love your children, okay? But you'll love them a little bit more, knowing that you can write off $12,000 per child. It makes me wish I had more than one because I'd have more than one write-off. Shoot, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's see. Somebody says, I want to be a travel agent. Sign me up, please. Okay, Latina, we will definitely sign you up right away. Let me unmute you so that we can talk to you. Somebody says, thank you, Toni. You're welcome. I was looking for another. Well, Latina, you know what? I am so happy. Let me unmute you so that I can answer your questions and find out exactly who invited you here this evening. so that you can get all the right information. Where is Latina? Here she is. Latina, or is it Latrina?
Hi.
There are,
Yes, Latrina.
okay, you'll learn, Latrina, that I'm blind. Okay, so
No,
I'm working with like 20% of my sight.
that's okay. No one gets my name right. I'll answer to whatever, so it's fine. Thank you
Hey,
so much for the
Latrina.
call. I'm glad to be here.
Oh, thank you. Now, who invited you this evening? Who are you a guest of?
Karen.
Karen
Karen
Higgins?
Gam. No, I
Oh,
believe it starts with a G.
Karen. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
her name is Gambone, but
Gambo.
I like to call her Gamboni because I just like the Gamboni, but it's Gamboni. Good. Karen is fabulous. You are definitely in good hands with Karen. I work with her personally. Super cool. You have no problem. She's a teacher at heart. So she's going to definitely make sure you get every single thing you need with the industry for sure. But it looks like you already want to get started. So I wanted to say welcome to the company.
Well,
Katrina.
thank you very much. Thank you. Like I said, I was looking today, and I've had conversations through email with another travel company just today, but they didn't have half of kind of what you're offering, and the pricing was different, the commission was different, the training was so different, and I am so glad that I finished off my evening with this phone call, because I was thinking about trying to figure out how to make another option work, but I am so glad I'm here right now. So that's awesome.
Well, I am glad you're here too. So welcome to the family. You guys hop in the chat box and tell Latrina, welcome to the family, please. We are all going to be here to support you 100% of the way. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And Karen will get you the proper link so that you can get started, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome. I'm excited. Yay. Okay, so let's see. Who else do we have here? Okay, so the chat box is going crazy. Everybody's saying, welcome, Latrina. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's why I love this company. That's why I love this company. Okay, so who else do we have as a guest? Do we have any other guests that have questions? If you have questions, please pop them in the chat box so that I can answer them for you. Speak now or forever hold your peace. This is for you. Remember, this is an interactive conversation. A lot of times, you guys, what happens is I've answered all the questions. But so if I've answered your question already, super cool. No need to ask anything just because. But what I want you to promise me as soon as you get off of here, you're going to get back to the person who invited you to listen in, okay? And when you do, let them know what your next step was going to be. Either you're going to get started tonight, you're going to get started tomorrow, whatever it is you're going to be, just go ahead and set up a plan with them, a plan of action, so that they know exactly how to move forward, so that you can get exactly what you need out of this business, okay? So with that being said, I don't see any more questions. I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for hopping on. Again, my name is Toni Ward, and I'm a travel agent training specialist with Evolution Travel, and I hope to see all of you at the beach and at the bank. This webinar is officially over. Good night, everybody.